The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this podcast are strictly those of the hosts and guests and do not reflect the views of any employers, sponsors, or affiliations we may have. This is a space for real talk, unfiltered conversation, and a little bit of chaos. The content is strictly for entertainment and informative purposes. It's not real and it's not serious. So if you're easily offended, you might want to skip this one. Listener discretion is advised. Now, let's get into it.
Are you ready? Okay. Ow! Why you call her? What? Clap the hands, clap your hands. Hey, I can't clap, but it's fine. No, it's fine. No clap, legends. So you can get started again, guys. Okay, cool. Let's get started, family. What's up? How you doing, Life Unscripted family, aka LU family? I don't know, is that a new way that we can call our community? I want you to comment below what you think our community must be called. Do you want it to be like LU, Unscripted? I don't know, what other fun and creative names we could use for this family right over here, because this right here is the cool people section. Okay, we are very inclusive. We are all about talking about our experiences, and we're all about sharing what we are going through, because that's the whole point of this whole thing. Okay, my name is Molosiwa, Kedi aka Lezozo aka Lezozo, and this right here is Life Unscripted, where life as we know it is unscripted. It is another exciting episode for you, brought to you by Glotto, baby, because we are out here at Synergy, which is Glotto's concept store located in House of Joss in Broadhurst, Gaborone. So if you want to get yourself this SS24 Moonlight set, that's what it's called. SS24 Moonlight set is what I'm wearing. And I also wore this go Cape Town. Check my Instagram. I looked so good. Now, I think I was attending a function. It was kunye. And I was standing out. I'm so proud to announce I was standing out. I even have my pictures on the page or something. And I had a fresh haircut. Deadly, dangerous that night. That day, wow. So I was wearing this particular set. And I think it's so stunning. It's also a unisex set. So it's available for both men and women. If you want to strut your stuff, if you want to look hot this winter season, and you want to show off and show out, then honey, that's all I'm going to do for you. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, right? So come through to Glotto. That's the Synergy store at the House of Joss, and get yourself this Moonlight set, okay? Available for men and women. And of course, shout out to Thomo Media, because that's the reason why we're looking so dapper, looking so clean. I get this compliment all the time. The visuals that this show, the visuals that this podcast, it's so clean. So this is all thanks to Thomo Media. Thomo Media. Okay? Remember the name. Thomo Media, and book them for your events, because they also do have live streaming, Yana, so they can help live stream whatever function that you have. If you want to do photo shoots, they also do have like that available for you. They also have if you want to have a podcast like one of this, then shout out and do holler at Thomo Media to organize all of that for you and have you looking and sounding great. Alrighty, getting straight into our episode today. This one is very special for me. I remember when a guy called Torquil hit me up, I think 2 years ago. Torquil hit me up, Antari. There's this kid, he can sing. He sent me a video on TikTok at the time, and I was like, okay, let me see this kid. And he was singing, and I was like, okay, yeah, he is good, he's talented, but I never got him on my show when I was on radio at the time, you know. But I mean, fast forward to 2 years or 3 years later, and I have gotten to know this particular special individual, and he is a singer, he's a student, he's also an entrepreneur. He sells Crocs, guys, and I actually bought Crocs from him. I want to buy like a second and third pair because I think I really want to support somebody who wants to go out there as a student and they want to make a living for themselves. They're not waiting for people to give them a job. You know, we create the tiro ya gago. And shout out to Brandon, because that is our guest today on Life Unscripted. Brandon Mafhoko joins us. Hi, Brandon. Oh, I was told not to scream. I'm so sorry. But I'm excited to have you.
Oh, what an intro.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank
I
you
hope
so
I
much.
did it well. I hope I did it justice.
Oh, it was perfect.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Brandon, have you ever had any sort of like interviews?
I did, but last time I did it, I was so nervous. I was young that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did an interview with Horatla Sela. You know her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Mutate Mumredu
No.
television?
Actually, she always like hosts like book clubs.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was like a book club session thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and how was that for you as the first time being like interviewed?
I don't want to lie, I was nervous the whole time, but it was good.
Yeah. You look so good, by the way.
Oh, you look good too.
Oh, also Brandon smells so good. Like when he walked in and gave me a hug, I was like, I don't know when. Why you smell so nice? So why how it's because you smell so good. Also,
Oh,
you look
thank
really good. You
you.
got a haircut.
Aw.
Like motho ha ta Life Unscripted ha ra ipankanya la bona gore ha ke go bisa ke gore a ke come through ke batla gona gore o tshwana le Brandon yana o tang ga monate o lebe ga monate gore everything se nne monate ha la bona gore motho o ka nna monate, you know what I mean? Yeah. So welcome to our episode.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why I called Brandon, guys, is because Brandon is not only this hustler, and when I say special, he is somebody who I see with prosthetic legs. So you're a young man with a disability, and you're also showing us that a disability is not an inability. Yeah. And that's why I wanted you here, because I wanted you to tell us about your experience of living with this condition, what it's been like for you, what your ups and downs have been, you know, and just what you go through on a day-to-day basis. Because I think as able-bodied individuals, we sometimes forget our privilege. Yeah, we forget you know, and I can lose my legs. You know, we take that for granted.
Yeah.
But here you are, having been able to survive like that. And, you know, take us through from the very beginning, really. You know, were you born this way? Or did you like experience a car accident or something when you were younger?
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Before that, I'd like to also introduce myself. My
Please
name is
do.
Brandon Mafoko. I think she said enough. I'm Brandon. Can I do Crocs, please?
Support the boy. Also, we'll definitely leave your page there. Get Brand Accessories.
Brand Accessories BW. Yeah,
Brand Accessories BW. So buy your Crocs from Brandon, okay? Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brandon, it's not just a student or an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
like said,
Yeah.
but also amputee. Both sides. I'm an amputee above knee. So just to start off with what happened to me. Okay, so I did my amputation when I was young.
Okay.
My amputation was done when I was young, and I don't remember anything. So I was like 2 years, 3 years.
You're a
So-
baby.
I know.
Yeah, that's a baby.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like tell it. I'm gonna share it from my mom's version.
No
what she
problem.
told me.
No problem.
Yeah, so it started when I was born. I was diagnosed with congenital abscess of tibia. Yeah, ka Setswana gating ne ke sena ditheledi. I don't know what that is, but I had
What is
abscess
that?
of tibia.
Okay.
So yeah, with that time, I did my amputee in South Africa at Sun Hill Hospital, and that time, mind you, gore mama ahele, for us to finally got to be sponsored by the government gore a re to do my amputation at South Africa. it was quite a journey for my mom, and thinking that time her job contract, yeah, just ended, so she had to find a way. Ari, ona o kila leka go rekisa ditamati and all that, so it was really that tough. And also just I can't imagine also just to come up with this decision, yeah, I should be amputated. I should do the amputation. I can't imagine how it felt for her. And then yeah, the we finally got to had the, is it the sponsorship?
Yeah,
The sponsorship, yeah, to go there. They provided everything, the food, the transport there. So yeah, and
but
then
shout out to BW government. Yeah, I mean
yeah,
that
honestly,
was
I'm
really,
always grateful.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was really nice of our government to want to help in that situation. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my mom and I, we went to South Africa. We got there, thinking they could be, like my legs were like cuffed,
Yeah.
yeah, were like cuffed. So to go there, they were hoping that ata sogola ta thamala ba tla leka go athamatsa or something. Yes. So, oh, mind you, my condition is a very rare condition. I don't think I've seen any Motswana with a condition. Oh, except Neo. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was just from the start. I think you can imagine how difficult it was, since it was a rare disease. And yeah, and then my mom got to South Africa. Right, we got to South Africa. So the doctors, bana ba mmolelela gore they really tried their best. The best possible way is either they add the prosthetic bone. If it's not the prosthetic bone, it's the I do my amputee. So aroganne ka lebaka. I know.
That's such a tough decision to
I
make as a
know.
mother. That's so
Aroganne ka
tough.
lebaka, but then
Yeah.
ona mmolella gore there was a person who's quite popular who I did the amputation to, Oscar Pretorius, the same doctor. Kore na bua gore she wouldn't worry. Yeah, she
Yes.
shouldn't worry and all that. But yeah, and then yeah, then they got to that decision, right? I did my amputation. Just during the whole process, my mom ariketsene phakela ka 9, and just from the start, arikake di batswa like amparile yana.
Oh my gosh.
So it seemed like I was like half dead that time.
Yeah.
So so yeah, and then yeah, ebeke di batswa, and then I ebe gote kgaletelo in the emergency room, so she had to go out to Ankemela. And then yeah, ebe di hours and hours, gona le di hour go ba ganna 2 o'clock a ba heta, 3 o'clock a ba heta. And then there was this other lady, Hatelene, she was admitted in the next room. Abara mama my mom was so stressed. Let's just go to the mall, Yeah.
Yeah, let's get our mind off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when they came back, Mamar had an like a receptionist, the doctors were looking for you. That time, I'm sorry.
It's scary.
I know.
It's so scary because if you're told the doctors are looking for you, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hora horing.
Yeah. A re ke ha palama di-steps tse se kana ka sepe, a batla go goroga gape, a ba goroga, and then e be go batiwa motsetso wa ngwana.
Like, why did you just say that? Like, no, the panic.
Guys, a re pile, I think for that moment a ba lela. Yeah, so and then ebe a ya go nna, obviously, and then ne ke ntse ke robetse gape, and then ebe ke go tsoga around ka bo 9 about 10 bosigo. Ha ke tsoga so, and then Ari ebe ke tsosa loto labi a re gore kana dikipo tsa go iragalang go ha be ke tsosa loto la ka ke le ka go bona gore go iragalang. Yeah, and then aba boela Botswana, sorry. Aba boela Botswana go Saroe, and then my operation took about 3 weeks. That time ebile after 3 weeks at ba ha khamala ile gore ke khona go emelela ka
Yes.
yeah ba re bile ka ba itumetse tsatsi la teng le mosadi mogolo. So yeah, that's just how what happened.
What happened?
Yeah.
So growing up now, because I mean, this must happen when you're like what, 2 years? How old are you now, by the way?
Oh, I'm 21, but
You're
I'm 22
21.
this year, December.
Oh my gosh, you're still such a baby though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But you're a young adult, you know, you're
I am,
a young person at this point.
Mm.
And you were about what, 2 years old? When you
Yeah,
had
I
this-
was about 2 years. Let's say 2 years because I was born late 2003, right?
Yeah.
So it was December. So yeah, I was 2 years.
Okay, so you're about 2 years old. Growing up, what was that like now? Did you feel like you were different?
Actually, no.
Hmm.
No, I've always been this confident kid.
Yeah, because you're very confident. He's very confident. You're very
Yeah.
confident, yeah. Which is one thing I like about you too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't let your condition define who you are personality-wise.
That's the best
And
I'm
that's the
trying
same
to
thing
do,
that I also
yeah.
noticed Ganeo.
Yeah.
Because no, Coach Baby, as
I
much
love her
as
so much.
she's also an amputee,
Yeah.
she lives her life authentically and in the most able-bodied way to show
Yeah.
you gore, as much as but I'm still a fully functioning woman and I'm a wife and I'm a mother.
Yeah.
So I love that she's able to show us that. So you were able to also live that sort of normal life. O tshamekela bana ba bangwe.
Yes.
Did you grow up in Sorowe then?
Yeah, I went to school there. I think I came here when I started college, 2023.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I came Katishari.
Okay.
And also my mom got married and then they moved to the side. So
Oh, that's nice. That was a beautiful fairy tale for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a happy ending for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
So you never felt like you were different.
I think I felt that way when I started okay, so growing up I did not care. I was picked up, I was bullied, I was told "Hana maoto," there were kids, I mean, nekisana sebe. And then and then I went to junior school, high school. And then I don't know, I felt like as much as that did not affect me much. I don't know. I didn't want to hear those again. Yeah, I didn't want to be told, oh, Hana maota, and all that. So, and then I started to become a quiet person. Yeah.
Kind of happens when you're moving from being a child to being a teenager.
To be a teen, yeah, I think that's when everything just started to be real. That, oh, you are a person with disability. This is not normal. This is not something that, people usually see. So, yeah, and that time, oh, mind you, I don't know if we'll come back to it. Like, when did I start using my prosthetics?
Yeah, we're gonna unpack all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when it was my second prosthetics after my last prosthetics when I was about 5 years or 6 years. And mind you, 5 years or 6 years, I did not like them. I did not like them. I barely even wore them. I used this when I was also 5 years, I came with this creative idea. I remember there was these, you remember these plastic cups that he pads? Yes. So I wore them. Yes.
What's in a plastic cup?
Yeah. And then
yes.
Yeah.
They're just so you just walk like that in the cups.
Yes.
Cup, it's stable.
It was stable.
Yeah.
Why
didn't you like them?
I loved them actually.
I mean, I mean the prosthetic legs when you were 5.
To think of it, I think those ones I felt like they were better. I could run, I could walk to school, I could like dance, everything, yeah. So that's why maybe I didn't like them that much. So, and then while I was using those cups, and then my mom decided, maybe we should get them covered solarly. What is this thing? Is it the solar?
It's like like beneath the shoe.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah. So but Kavara, they lasted a bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah, I began like a school on Katson, and then I started I started using my prosthetic C. Keleko high school. I think actually first day of school, Kele Form 1.
From 1A.
Yes.
So it's like these legs then.
Yes, it was the same as these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hapak, you're wearing long pants, so
Yeah.
people could not see them. Could they see
Okay.
them?
I think growing up also I hated like long trousers. Even local school, I would just cut them like not from here, but like
Yes.
hobana like tipinya nakotasi.
Mhm.
So yeah. Wait, did you get the full thing so that people can get the concept?
What we're gonna do is I'm
Yeah.
gonna get you actually to send us your pictures. And then we're gonna have them on our screen so that we can see your full body pictures.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's perfect.
we'll have them definitely
Oh,
on air
okay.
so that we can have a visual picture.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
because I mean we can't see from your waist going down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So then you'd wear the short pants.
yes, I would cut Maroko. I was not really comfortable.
You were such a baddie. Okay. Happen was an order. Like
Yeah.
I love the fact you didn't care.
Actually, I think I was getting a lot of compliment about it. Oh, bro, these are so dope.
Yeah.
And I loved that.
Yeah. It was so cool.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let me just get more to the shots from now.
Yeah.
Long trouser. It's either maybe there's a gala dinner or anything like that. But
Yeah.
it's like one cut
Hey, lidi shorts yeah, na kwa
yeah,
shorts.
yeah, I came out to lady shorts at all that. I
Okay.
felt more comfortable in them.
With shorts.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then growing up then I get Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. That's the stage where now you became quiet.
Yeah.
You had changed from the bubbly kid, now becoming a quiet kid, maybe becoming more aware, self-aware.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a disability. I don't look like everybody else. Where people, treating you in a different way.
Actually, I think from junior, I really had amazing classmates. I had a huge support system just from high school. Even now, like I'm always so grateful to have been around such a beautiful circle. I mean, my family and my friends, because even when I was young, Lady Bacon kids Jamaica.
Oh man, like you lived like a normal kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
because with those legs then I would literally do everything.
Wow.
Everything.
Yeah. Have you ever been bullied?
Yeah, but I don't know if I was bullied because I was a cheese boy or but about bullying because of what I am, but for sure what I know is from primary. I think people of my age, they've kind of look down on me. They underestimated me.
Class.
Yes. I think that's why probably it was just easy for them to pick up to bully me.
Yeah.
Class. Yeah, and also I was a cheese boy, from standard 1 to 7. So so I think probably that's why
no, that's real.
Yeah.
Especially go because we've lived that life.
Yeah,
so no sa phaki.
I was Nikija.
No pack.
I mean go primary. Yes. Just to talk about that. Honest, my experience of primary, it wasn't the best. Okay, the whole time I thought it was normal. Primary. That wasn't okay. I mean, you had me carry scheduling sa timetable. You had me do that. I remember I did everything to fit in. To a point where like I did them. I swept the whole class.
Wow.
So I became I think just to
Wow.
not be bothered or not be told you're not good enough. How did you know, yeah.
Was special, literally. What the no, it's was special. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always them.
Yeah. Trying to bully you and stuff like
Yeah.
chill.
But then I think I think also, I think even for the teachers it wasn't fair.
How so?
I mean, how do you let a kid wa mona le bogole gore a ye go tsaya dijo go rato go twe a hele? Because I know that my mom o na nkomenya thata ha ke mmolela gore ke ne ke ile go hela because a re le ro le ne le ntseng ya flu because ne ke le mokhutswane.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're very close to the ground. Kana gore
Yeah.
ayalo.
But then but also to think of it, it was those times where, like, I don't know, people were learning, I guess, you know.
No. It was still wrong though.
It was, yeah.
Like when you think about it now, you're just like, nah, that was messed up.
Yes. But then I think just to hear from that, I've learned that you know, I don't know. I guess ke ne ke lemoga gore actually whatever they were doing to me, like the whole thing, it just made me who I am. You know, the fact that I would clean the whole classroom, it kind of made me a workaholic person. Yeah.
Which is a toxic trait as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Hape, I got to understand why these bullies bullied me because they were kind of tempted. They were also going through their own things. Yeah. So I understood, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense.
Were you able to then... Oh, I'm falling.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, not me falling off the chair. Hey, yeah, in conversation. Never told me. No, I'm fine. I'm in frame now. I'm good. Just make sure that I'm okay now. Okay, cool. We're good. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was like primary school, I guess.
Yeah.
In terms of doing the tasks. I get we had the tasks, the general cleaning, the whole park at because we were having like the food at the hall. Were you still living that sort of life?
Okay. For junior, I started using the prosthetics that time. So Nikki Tuta, I was practicing also. So I was not able to do like quite a lot of things. It wasn't by choice, but I was not able to like clean or to carry mopo and yeah, I remember. Okay, she was a good teacher, but I remember anta I should at least sweep the netani.
The windows.
Yeah. Yo.
So wait, let's go back a little bit. Take me back.
Yeah.
So what about from primary these?
Yes, I was not using these. I used those for like 8 years until I was doing standard 7. Until I finished standard 7 actually.
Motswana.
No, the Adi Kopi. Yes.
That's why no mkhutshwane.
Yeah, that's why I was able to like you know.
Yes, I see. And then now you're using these prosthetics, which is Mautona,
Yes.
When you were now in high school.
High school doing Form 1.
Form 1,
Yeah,
from Form
January.
1 until where you are now.
Yes, since then I've been using these.
Okay. So yanong memo na bata gore we na bata gore o clean difensteriana.
Yeah.
Gore do something.
Yeah, I remember ibile ha na mpolela ibe ke di bala hela ibe ke dahela koko happy triple C.
Yeah. Have you learning?
Ibe ke nna hela gono ho hela ke re ha ke dire yalo.
Ha ke dire that thing.
Yeah, but also go high school it wasn't easy obviously because neke wa thata yeah neke wa thata for dijo go mphakela. Okay, I used to have, there was the first person owning mphakela dijo, it was good, and then aba decided gore ha mphakele. Okay, ebe ke tswa mo go ene. By the way, we're friends now. But
Yeah,
she did
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ke gore ke na le pelo e.
Hey, I get you.
Yeah.
Then did you have to look for somebody else? Gore a kgone gore a ye go phakela dijo.
Ke bolela ka the second person.
Ba ne ba le bantsi na tsala.
But true.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for the second person, no go le sharp hell. And then gele wa teng abata tha are so my mom on ke sa sekolong every day, right? Abata tha are ke bo he lift ke nna ke bo he ta hell. So nna ke a tshaba kana gore ba ke re ha motho lift ke tota ke re gore ha ke tsore ke taba ke simolla yang wa bona, but also an everyday thing, imagine. So and then gore re kana la tsa balla, and then nako nga ba decide gore ga phakele dijo that time.
The second person.
Person.
Oh no! Why did she decide on that
know.
day?
Wait, see, I would never remember that girl. Wait,
Yes, you'll never forget her. Yes.
yeah, and then since then Becky ya go ipela go guidance and counseling gore ke kopa gore at least nkopele ba go kitchen gore ke nne ke jala teng ke nne ke tsamaya like so that because gore I'm not able to carry the food to gone go jala.
Yes, because the water plate, the water your crutch also.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not functional.
It was So yeah, I think Form 2, Form 3 ne ke jala sente.
Bana ba go bela at the kitchen now.
Yeah, at the kitchen le gona le tafole gone ya le gona ha le ke gone ke ja breakfast ke a teng and then lunch gape ke ntse ke a teng. So it became easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Form 4, Form 5 same flow.
Form 4, Form 5. No, actually Form 4, Form 5 there was this girl. I would always be grateful for this girl, Kene Tato, with the Bing. We used to go to school together at primary. And that girl on our side, and I remember it's like the first day of school. I remember problem with Tato with the Bing.
Oh, Tato with the Bing, we love you.
She goes to UB now. So yeah, sometimes with her, I always wonder what could have my senior life would be without
Tato.
Yeah, Tota. Because I know that the first time it was kind of hard to just navigate towards senior school, and also I'm just the new kid using prosthetics, and I think also for the teachers it took some time for them to like want to know me, or okay, what does Brandon want, you see. But yeah, I think just for the teachers they got to know me. I had an amazing family.
Yeah.
Even from junior school, I think I had amazing people even my class teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody was. That's why I say I'm lucky, because I always had to, like, I grew up in an environment with like great people.
I like that.
I had a really good support system.
I'm very happy for you.
Oh yeah.
And then in terms of functioning as a student, keeping your head in the game, or keeping your head in the books, trying to focus on your studies, how was that experience for you?
I think from high school it was from junior school it was very, very challenging, because that time I was also getting to know myself. I was using these prosthetics, everything was just new to me. I had that low confidence because of what happened to me at primary. So I was scared of making friends, because I didn't want the things that happened to me ko primary go di so yeah, it kind of did affect my studies. Yeah, but then I managed to pass to senior school, and then for senior school it was, I don't know, I remember when I told myself, Brandon, you've been struggling like school wise, but but here's the thing, you are, let's be real, you are a person with disability. If you're going to fail, where are you gonna go from here? Like, because the only job you could do is a skilled worker job, not body piece job or like anything.
to
I
do
think
with like labor,
yes,
more
yes.
manual
Got an
labor.
office job would be
Yes, where you can sit down like this.
Yes, I can sit down. Yeah, so I think from that moment, I had to really find a way to just focus on my schoolwork, to just really focus so that I can make it to college.
I love. And you made it to college.
And
Yeah.
Unexpectedly, by the way.
What unexpected in it?
Because I've never even obtained this explain the ever since Kileko senioring at all.
So more like your normal exams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so oh, okay.
Yeah. So you got yourself a good grade.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. And then Ibiki, and then I applied. And then here I am at Botswana Accountancy College.
What are you studying now?
Oh, I'm currently doing I'm working on my degree, business intelligence and data analytics.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. That's a very fancy one.
Yeah, I was actually completing my second year this week. So
wow. How many years is your program?
It's 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 more years to go now.
2 more years to go.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you. Have you seen any of your mates from primary school? Like ever since?
No, actually. Maybe at least high school, at least junior school and senior school, but from primary school, barely. I think the only person I still talk to is Tato. Yeah, because that one.
I mean, that's a real one. Yeah, that was a very real one. So she had your back from Form 4, Form 5.
Form 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we are here, more university.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you like in the SRC or something? Because I've seen you.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not part of the SRC, but
what are you part of? Because I know you're part of something.
Okay, I'm part of the IEC.
What is that?
The IEC, these are is the group. No, not the group, the club.
What is it?
Okay. Okay, SRC.
Oh,
IEC.
Yeah, I see it.
Yes,
so you guys are basically like the
We are
independent electoral committee.
Yes.
Almost like Botswana.
Yeah.
But the one you school you could be.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're part of that delegation.
I'm part of that, yeah.
Oh, I like that for you.
I know.
How's that going?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's fun. I have a beautiful family both at the IEC and also at the student welfare. They are just the most incredible people ever. So I think it's just always a fun. It was always a fun job.
So it's like what, volunteer work?
Yes, it's more like volunteer work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
So you're gonna keep it up until Ohita.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because Nikki puts on go mo people living with disabilities. Are you in any of those sort of communities or clubs?
You mean at school?
Even outside of school?
Outside, we do have like a club, but we talk most of the time just via WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
You know, like we're like, oh guys, I'm going through this. Can I get to this thing? What is happening? You know, somebody who could possibly suggest anything. So yeah, we do have that. But Koskolong, I really wish we had a club like that. You know, at least not just maybe person with disability, but also like maybe for like vulnerable children, like OVCs. I really wish we had that kind of club where we like to get together and you know, share our experiences.
Yeah.
Have
you seen anybody else like at school in the community?
No, actually, I've seen people living with disability at school, but not people who have the same conditions, but like those who are using prosthetics. Yeah, or who are amputees.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have you thought about using a wheelchair?
I would use a wheelchair, but I do still use a wheelchair, but only when I'm home.
Okay.
Yeah, but then going outside, maybe going to school, I only use the prosthetics.
Yeah.
But I used to use it a lot when I was in high school and primary also.
You're using wheelchair to move around. what do you think the state of Botswana is like in terms of helping a person living with disabilities move around and function just like an able-bodied individual? Do we have inclusive malls? Do we have inclusive schools? Have you struggled to move around or get around how libile, because you're just like, why don't they have this? Why is this not working? Like, why is this elevator not working, for example, where like now it's only the stairs and you can't really walk up a flight of stairs like another person would do so?
Okay, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think it's entirely like Botswana. You know, I think from the government's perspective, I think they're really trying.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe limited resources, but they're really trying their best to recognize you know, people who are differently abled.
Yes, differently
And
abled.
yeah,
Yes.
but then for, you know, like private organizations like Body, you know, private sector like Body Moloyana, I think also they're trying, because recently ke bona, you know, every mall or I who are more trouble the fields being all inclusive. But yeah, while we are here, Rivalco, please fix your elevator. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to go to Riverwalk and not have to worry about, oh no, I'm not
Yeah.
going to move around since
Yeah.
or I need somebody to help me. Because when I actually
Ye-
come to think about it, even the escalators, I mean, they hardly work.
I'm scared of escalators anyway. So
Because
yeah.
you have to palama them and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
because I think for that also it becomes difficult for me. I can think there's an F&B ATM machine. Go hodimo, and then there are the ones by Spa.
Eh, ka hale, ka
Yeah, so I
kgone.
had to go there gore ke kgone go catch madi gore be ke boela ko Stones. I know.
So tiring. Riverwalk, please fix your facilities.
Yeah,
We
but
need
then-
like inclusive malls. Yeah.
Yeah, but then as for, I think yeah, other malls we Hoshapofela, station I can't complain. Okay.
Station
Yeah.
Ushap,
Station
yeah.
Ushap.
Because when you think about a station, even from that side,
Even
yabo Pi City going to like Bonok outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Station, yeah, gore go botoka, wa bona, go botoka. But I don't usually shop kwa station that ke a teng hela when I like go ke a di taxing ke tswa Riverwalk.
Yeah.
I mean Rail Park.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Rail Park. I love Rail Park. I know gore la di escalator thing. Elevator tsa bone di sa bereke. They try to make an exception for me if I'm pulling an elevator. How about I meant.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a really good mall.
What they
Yeah.
Hey, obvious. Get up, park ngwana. Karo
So-
host chaba so terso moting.
So yeah, and then I think about other. Okay, there's something that recently, I wouldn't say recent, it happened a few months back.
Okay.
So okay, so my school, BAC, it's not really far from, okay, there was a show event that was happening, it's not really far from my school. It was
Yeah.
happening at the Super Hall.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
just
Super-
hella, not far from BAC.
Yeah, not far from BAC. So
Yes.
me and my friends, we walked there. Mind you, I think after whatever happened to me, I don't know how to react. I don't know if it's normal, or I don't know, maybe I am overthinking the situation. So what happened to me, ke gore I got into the ticket station, right? And then yeah, the guy explained gore, yeah, we do have, this one is the entrance for the cars, this one for the people, and then we also have a back entrance. They differ with the price. So I think the main entrance was about 60 pula, and then the back entrance was about like 40 pula or 50 pula. And then nana ke feel gore I don't know. I just felt like I can't just pay 60 pula because because I don't have
To
the
the
ability.
other
Yeah,
side.
I just felt like that. And then can't you at least let me in, because my friends banana ba gama manje go neta.
Hey, what about you the
Yes.
40
Yeah,
pula?
at
How your students, you want to save your money.
Yes, you see, yes.
Like, you want to be paying 60 bucks.
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah,
20 pula.
that-
Ka palama kombu ka reka dijo. Like,
Absolutely.
you know?
Yes, yeah. And then, okay, okay, please, because it's possible to at least get me a ticket that side. And then it begins because it's just it's just entering. And then and then the guy asked me for it's something that never happened to me. And then about medical evidence, which is my medical assessment.
Did you go with your shorts like this?
Yes.
So he could see your legs.
Yes.
And he asked for medical record.
Yes. It's not something that usually happens to me. WhatsApp. Bona medical letter be ke bontsha tsa ba tswa ka phone kana ya go bontsha bone like team ya gagwe. And then there's this lady on the phone and then abantare hello, unfortunately we won't let you get in for free. I didn't even say mahala.
Yeah, I said 40 bucks. I said I'll give you the 40 bucks, not 60.
Yes. So that time and then we went back. But then also
Wait. So you walked to the back now?
Yeah.
What?
I walked back to school. No, I walked back to school.
Udule mo khanyai. Ya go tsena mo teng. So even your friends were in support of it.
Yes.
But okay, let's let it go.
That time I was really hurt because I haven't been to a show event in like 10 years. So
like what show straight.
Yeah, like my inner child would be so proud.
Yeah, like what show like where you can see the men all those. Yes. Remember there was that guy there was that guys, there was that guy. You guys know him, right? Yeah, X knows the guy. Like he'd have like only his head out, and that thing used to creep us as kids because like it's like he's under something. Yeah, but I mean, if you would have been there, maybe you would have seen him.
Yes.
What did you want to see, Kushong? I mean, if you would have been able to go.
I think I wanted to see everything, and also I wanted to actually have a memory lane because something actually amazing happened to me. Like I told you, I was a very confident person.
Yeah.
I was a really, really a confident.
Yeah.
I remember there was a football competition. Like, and you know what I did? Because that time I was not even using the
yes.
So that
oh Rihanna
and then actually you know how they are always bathoba hypang. And then music will go team. How team are roaring, goalkeeper away the ball. I don't know to Peter. That makes it like it. They make you go around, make it ask keeper aside. Yes. So.
Oh man.
So yeah.
So you wanted to relive that memory and maybe see if you could raha the ball on now with the prosthetics.
Yeah.
And then, these guys, they just ruined a beautiful moment. Oh wait, did you like tell your mom? Did you tell anybody about it? Like somebody who could have helped you in that situation? Did you report it to a manager? Like
I tried to ask I did reach out to the owner of the building. This is what happened to me. You know, I remember response Ari, okay, let's say what you've experienced. Yo, the worst thing was what I know. That was my reaction too.
But such a one thing about being a Motswana, that response, being a service provider, they will ask you, and you're just like, I just told you a whole paragraph of my problem.
Yeah, and then it became okay, fine. Maybe it's how that's how he speaks.
Yeah.
And then yes, because a boy, and then we are kind of busy right now. Would you mind drafting whatever you just told me SMS? Okay. You know what? Let me just drop this. And then I called my mom. I know. I know. And then I called my mom. No, you're not wrong. This is something that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, they were gaslighting you. Like what the hell is that? No.
The unfortunate part, I didn't get his name, but yeah,
I'm so sorry.
they ruined it for me. I don't know if I'll ever go back there.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
I would like to go with you though. Get out of high Tayana this year. We can make it a date.
Yeah,
and
I
then
get it.
at least just go for that experience.
Yeah, I get it.
Lady swinkinyana,
Mm.
you know, just
Aw.
to just live like our inner child and be
Yeah,
happy
just
again, like how we were
yes.
when we were kids.
Hmm.
Yeah. And what about like dating? Are you dating? Are you single? Like, is it easy to date?
I'm okay. I'm currently single right now. As a matter of fact, I've never been in a relationship before,
Mm-hmm.
ever. I think the reason being it's I don't know. Okay,
Mm.
I feel like whenever I am in a talking stage with someone, I feel like it's always about me. Like, and I don't know what I'm going to than the other person. Okay, I understand that I'm different, Robin, but then the whole thing just bores me.
Mm.
Yeah, and also I think I still live in a new generation, you know. So we're living in a generation where like people have the standard, which is fine, but then to live up to that standard is to judge people. So when you see somebody with or living with disability, you would think, I'm gonna have to like make sure gore I'm always there for you all the time. I'm gonna have to gore ke go bereke, more like ke go thusetse, ke go assist all the time when you need my help.
Mm.
But then I think but also it's for me, it's not something, yeah.
That you want to do.
It's not something I think growing up also hape, I tried not to be too dependent on people. So that's why I had to do things on my own.
Yeah.
Guess what? Whatever. I stay alone. I make my own bed. I cook. I clean. I do my own groceries.
Yeah.
I prefer go tsamaya ke le wine go di shopong and yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. But then I still believe in love also. But then also the skeptical thing about like relationship is that I've never dated when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I don't know what makes me think that maybe at 22 years old
And now it's different. Now it's a rafogwe.
yeah.
The best dating that you could ever experience, in my opinion, go on when you're a teenager, when it's still very innocent. You just like this person, you like each other. You're just spending time together. You guys are shy. You're getting each other the gifting, the chocolate thing, chocolate thing, like PS, where I got you this, and then it's the biggest gesture ever.
It is.
Now gompieno go betšha ka di-iphone
152.
ngwana ga mmerako a e ka e rakwa. So the standards are so high and it's so expensive.
I know, yeah.
So even dating for your like generation, you're the Gen Zs, is it the same thing? Like it's expensive?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay, here's a weird thing about being in college. 1.9.
Yeah.
But then you will still find us reja mele wa 300 pula, wa 400 pula.
Guys.
So imagine if you have to plan a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much you're gonna be spending on that date?
Yes.
So Lamza.
No.
What? Brandon, you should get a kiss at the very least. Like you need to have at least one kiss in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you cannot know. You cannot not have one. Yes. So
My time will come.
my time is coming.
Yes, my time will come.
And then I also want to talk about you being a singer, wow,
Yes.
Bella.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How are you able to discover you have a voice?
Okay. I think I started singing when I always loved singing,
Yeah.
And then when I was 5 years, there was a family reunion at school. And then I got to perform. And then I remember the first song I performed was Someone Like You by Adele.
Where were you when you were performing the song?
I was home. It was
Okay.
a family reunion at home.
Okay.
So I think maybe for
Yeah.
fun.
Sorry, guys. I think there's a gentleman here by the door. Can we just talk to him then let him know we're just finishing up here? Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry.
nna ke ikopella ke bona batho ba lela, ke
Eh.
bona ke yua madi, and then
Wa rona opela kuka go hana.
it was a family reunion at home.
Go lapeng.
Like the cousin, the bo uncle, go le mo tanteng helana, wa bona. So I guess ke gone be ke le gore, oh, okay. Batho ba rata se ke se dirang. Oh, I remember this lady carried me. Ke ntse ke opela a lela. A nkisa ko go mama re tsa ngwana ga gago.
They're cheering for me like the
Yes.
drama. Why was she being so
Ke na le
dramatic?
ngwana, it won't even hit you gore ka nto go iragala wa bona.
So when instead of kana ha re gola go na le mote mote we go binela baeng. So when ha re mote we go ba opella. Go sing for
Yes,
them.
because in every family reunion, every wedding kana they expected me to
To be performing.
perform.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And then
that's how you met me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I did a performance during my mom's wedding.
Oh yes, because not
Yes.
like a nice tags. Also, you look
Yes.
so
I
dapper.
looked good.
You know, you did. So you still have that video up on your TikTok as well.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You know how about any music?
Okay. My only dream is to have an EP.
Yeah. Just one EP.
Just one EP.
That's what you
So what I
want.
want to do is like I want to make as much project as I could.
Yeah.
And then maybe maybe from next year. So like that's one of my checklists before end of this year.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. And I do hope you were able to reach out. If not, I can help you because I mean we know a lot of people in the industry.
Oh, I'd appreciate
Yeah,
that.
or at least recording time or
Yeah.
beats if you need like beats just
Mm.
to, or if you have an idea do you want it to be like acoustic kana bata mo go na leng di beating and the bass setting kana
Yeah.
bata mo go like R&B, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm more of an not R&B would be my first song choice, my first genre, but maybe Afrobeat and a little
Ooh.
bit of pop because I grew up listening to pop. So
Okay.
yeah. Maybe R&B.
What's your favorite song to sing? Like hello
Song
got
to
the
sing?
Brandon Ropelle. What's the first like song that you wanna perform or wanna sing for us, whether it's a cover or somebody else's song?
They change every day. But there's this TikTok song. It's actually an old song.
Okay.
It's I think it really when I was 2018, 2019. But then it's been stuck in my mind since back in there. Everything's gonna be alright.
Please sing.
I think I just met my wife.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be a good night.
Ooh.
I think I just met my wife.
Ooh, baby.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful song.
It is.
That is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I want you to pursue that. I mean, I would want it for you.
want to say-
just to try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
to be unstoppable and to be limitless. So you also started a business, yeah. Ya go rekisa dikroko?
Yes. I think it's been almost a year now. I think my business will be 1 year this June, which I'm really excited about. I think just to dive into it, for me to start a business, I obviously want to make something. I know it's easy enough, you know.
Sala. This life is expensive.
Yo, you know, but also to the ready budget of 50 days.
And you're like, it's not making sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, then I started off a business, but okay, I'm gonna sell specifically Crocs. It happened. This time I came across this post here, this lady. No, actually, I got the Crocs store first, and then I became one of the Crocs. I don't have them. I thought I would have them today.
Sorry.
Yeah, I became one of the Crocs and I really loved them, but I wasn't sure if they're going to like really be good there. So I don't think I defeat at that time. And then and then just during one of those days, and then I came across the shoes again. And then I got it from this lady, from this girl who happened to actually to go to my school. Yeah. And then di order, 2 weeks, and then
It was just one pay.
It was just one pair.
For you.
For me.
Okay.
Yeah. And then and then surprisingly, I didn't comfortable. And that time I got so emotional because I thought, just for the rest of my life, it would be Disney Gara all the time.
Oh.
So that actually meant a lot to me. But also, like, I don't know, the art and the color of Crocs is just beautiful. Yeah, I think also Gape, I didn't want to like work with. I didn't want to deal with a lot of money. So I was like, you know what? Let me just stick to something that is like I can make a profit, that I make a profit, but also it's kind of because I wanted to allow myself, you know. Yeah, but then it's been amazing actually.
Yeah, so you've been able to because you want to okila bula a box, you had like a big unboxing
Yes.
of like the stock that you got, and it was a big box.
Yeah.
So how is business going for you?
I think it's doing very well because I remember I started off with like I think it was 5 pairs. Yeah, it was only 5 pairs, and now I can even order up to like 20 or even 15. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Because some of us don't have the patience for that. I think we get nervous because we wonder on who's gonna buy.
Who's gonna buy?
And we're
Yes.
stock we're investing in this business.
Yeah.
And then you're not sure people if they're gonna buy, you know.
Yeah. And let me tell you the craziest thing is for the first maybe 6 months it was hard. It was really hard. I don't know. It got to a point where like at some point I offered like free delivery because I needed the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is these jobs like, you know, first motareka spa like a mini grocery thing. Yeah. So it was hard. And then but also I still saw the version because I remember like, my mama when shipping so I still saw the vision, and then December I was like, you know what? As much as December because those shoes like you ordered like 5 months back. Because it was December that time. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk and then I'm going to order I think it was 17 pairs for the first time. I usually order like 5 to 10 pairs.
So you got 17.
I got 17. And December, right? End of December, I got a profit. And then I sold them January. Also, but I managed to make something. It was way better. And then this Easter holiday, I became stock. And then for just, I think it took those holidays, I think it was 1 weekend.
Yeah, it was like that long weekend. How many pairs?
I think I would say it was 17 because no one maybe like 10 more that was there, and then 10 more lane. And then I didn't even go for holidays.
Sold out because you were on demand.
I know, yeah. But also like it's like a content
exactly.
And it doesn't matter what maybe you have like 5 likes or 10 likes.
Yeah. Somebody will see, somebody might want the Crocs.
Yeah, and also like I think you know sponsor a page. Like it's okay to spend money. 100 sponsor a page, you know.
Makes a difference.
To make yeah. And also good customer service.
One of your customer service. And that's one thing I experienced from you even when I bought my purple Crocs.
Really
those were like those were my first OG Crocs that I bought.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, let me go get them from Brandon. And then your sister came and dropped them off. They come with the gibbets also. Yeah, so they came with the gibbets and I was like, and I still wear them now. So I'm like, no, I need to get I want to get my mom a pair because I know she needs like comfortable shoes. Yeah, so I want to get her a pair. I want to get myself like another pair too, just so I could have like different pairs. Yeah, I've seen my cousin, one of my cousins go Palepe.
Yeah.
I saw her Crocs, and I think she has like 5 or 6 of them. And I was like, I want to be like Yule's collection there. Yeah, I want to have like 6 different types of Crocs and styles you know, so that they can fit my other looks that I have.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm definitely gonna be buying them. So yes,
I'll be waiting.
So let's please do support Brandon. Just before we're wrapping it up now, do you drive?
No, I don't drive, but I do have the desire to get a driver's license. But then when you're a person with disability, apparently what you have to do, you have to get a car and then you moderate it. Modify it. Go South Africa, and then so I have to get a car first.
That sounds like such a long process.
I know.
It sounds like what?
Yeah, at least there could be like maybe at least one driving school offering like like yeah,
like a special needs driving school with
yeah,
the kaya thing bogolo gore le lona le kgone
yes.
go ikutlwela gore go ntse yang.
Yes.
But have you seen the cars thing? How do they look like inside? What, like, have you seen what they look like?
Just from TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do they have? Do they have like
They have like a I think the controller like there's a to control like a home button. I think there's kind of I don't know what is it called, but like it's a stick that is
a
connected to those accelerators and all.
so you
And
can
then when
so you-
yes, it makes everything just easy.
yeah, then
Yeah.
you're able to drive.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely need to have like one or two
I
of those driving
do.
schools.
Hey,
We need to have
because
that.
also happy like like in terms of like public transport, I don't use it that much.
Do you use public transport? Yeah.
I don't use it that much also because like could you would find that gore go kgakala to the like combi stop. Yeah, and gape also hela mo teng hela you'd find that gore they're not really inclusive. Gore mongwe wa bora hela maybe ke le mo budgeting, so I use the e-drive. So imagine the money I spend in like a week.
Yeah,
like
just on
on
transportation.
cab. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it sounds expensive.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
I still have faith that as time goes on things would be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go tla siama.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we've wrapped up. I think we really covered as much as we could just to
Oh, yeah, we did.
understand you,
Yeah.
just to understand your life,
Yeah.
But ke kopa gore o re ga re le ka pinanyana thetsala ke re no batla gore o pele hale.
Prepared.
No, I ke re ke ra gone gore o ka e tswela ka everything's gonna be all right. Just to give us like a nice one. I think I just met my
Alright.
wife. Yeah, I don't know how to sing, so I want you to do it for me.
You're doing good.
Okay. Okay, so I don't know. You can, yeah. So everything's gonna be all right.
I think I just met my wife. I know it's gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. Yo.
Yeah, no way, Miss City.
Okay. No, actually, that's the only part I know.
Okay. No, but listen, we got to hear you, and we
Yeah.
got to hear your vocals. And I am happy for you, Brandon. Like, you are
Yeah.
a ray of sunshine and a ray of hope.
Aw, thank
You
you.
show us that it is possible to live a normal life. Because I'm now picturing somebody who maybe experienced something tragic, like a car accident, which has
Yes.
affected their legs.
Yes.
It has led to them maybe being amputated as well, and
Yeah.
they have to come to terms with their new reality.
Yes.
Only able-bodied, and the next thing life happens
Life
to
happens. Yeah.
you know, for you, I guess it's different because you were a child, you were born in that situation.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
when it's different, and sometimes it does get frustrating. So, what advice do you have for the young person who was either maybe born with a condition, a special condition, or somebody who's maybe going through it, or they know somebody who's going through the transition thing, because
Yeah.
it's life and it happens
It's
to
life.
anyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think what I can say is I know it's not easy. Could even if you accepted yourself and all that, because for that matter, you have to learn how to do things in a way that is suitable for you, and also the fact that maybe like people don't get you, like they're trying to understand, what Brandon must be going through, but then they don't get you. But what I can say is it's okay to feel that, but also it's okay. You should actually consider yourself a special person, because you get to do things that are like different.
Yeah.
You get, and also I think it's a blessing also, because I don't know, as weird as it might sound, I can't imagine having like the normal legs. Like I love being me. Yeah, because I remember when I was trying to gain my confidence, like when like batho ba ntebela mo molong thata, I was like, you know what, imagine you are Kim Kardashian and Ukomet Gala, like
Strut.
yeah, we sort of get all
Give
eyes
them a
on
show.
you. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think also happen know that there's a person out there who finds you cool. I think happen like everything has a reason. There's a reason why God made you this way. So I think what I can say also is keep going, be open-minded, and I think that people also that appreciate you, like with the stigma also that's happening, with all the stigma that's happening around you, but also know that you have the people that loves you, that admire you, that actually find you inspirational. So that's what I could say.
Brandon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
This has been lovely.
This was so nice. And we didn't cry. It wasn't anything.
We did not cry. Yes.
It wasn't like that. It was just fun. So thank you.
I would also like to thank you because I think just preparing to come here, I got to learn so much about myself. Got to realize, Brendan, you came from this person. Like I couldn't believe, I'm this confident person who's able to, get to share my story here. So I think it really means so much to me. And also I don't know, it hasn't, like I've never been really interested to know like what really happened to me. Okay, I did the amputation when I was young. So like, okay, just to be clear, it's how what happened to me. To be honest, please, I hope I won't forget the word congenital.
No, but you did well.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing with us. It was lovely having you.
It has been amazing.
Thank you so much for being a part of our podcast, Life Unscripted Family. We will be back with another exciting episode for you. Thank you once more. Please subscribe, comment, and tell us what you thought about this particular conversation. Let's follow Brandon on social media. What are your social media
Just Brandon
handles?
Mafhoko.
Brandon Mafhoko on social media. Let's follow him. Let's give him love. Let's support his business and let's root for him to keep soaring for his dreams. Anyway, thank you for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.